All right, for me today, the bronze medal story I have is who's the NFL MVP so far through 4 weeks. So you
The
have
first
two
one.
teams that really separated themselves
The Chiefs.
the last couple weeks. That's the Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Rams,
Yeah.
where you guys are. So my two MVP candidates so far this season, Kareem Hunt,
That's what
rookie
I was-
running back,
That's how I was going
and Todd Gurley.
Yeah.
If you look at the stats, Kareem Hunt has 68 carries for 502 yards. He's the only running back over 400 yards.
Yeah.
But 502 yards, 4 touchdowns, and averaging 7.4 yards a carry.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Especially for a rookie
Yeah.
on a really good team like that.
Right.
And then you have Todd Gurley, 86 carries, 362, 4 touchdowns. He also has 234 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns. So if you had to give it away right now, I'd probably definitely give it to Kareem Hunt. What he does for that offense, that team as a rookie is insane, especially since he wasn't even supposed to be the starter, let alone an amazing commodity like he's become.
He was definitely supposed to be the feature back. That's why, I mean, for everybody that got him on their fantasy team, he was definitely a great grab. That first week, he surprised me. I mean, he turned up. Like, he's a great back. I think the Chiefs are, I mean, just the momentum they have right now. We already knew they had the defense. We knew they had a steady quarterback in Alex Smith, but I think Kareem Hunt has been that X factor. He would definitely be my MVP right now. I mean, he's on pace to rush for like 1,500, 1,600 yards. Like, he's on pace to have like an Ezekiel Elliott rookie season. So, I mean, he's amazing. The LA Rams is funny. They're doing really well, and nobody out here gives a damn. Like, that's just there's just too much going on in LA, dog. Like, I met Justin Bieber the other day. I really don't care about the Rams. Like, it's just. But Todd Gurley, he's a man amongst boys. He's a beast as well, on pace to having a great rushing season. I really think once the Rams kind of they're probably going to play some better teams. I think Jared Goff's inconsistencies are going to start to show. But as Todd Gurley, they got to feed him the ball, man. That's the guy. That's the guy.
For me, the LA Rams, they can be more explained by Sean McVay, because all these pieces on the offense seem to gel together. He's not... Jeff Fisher last year, I think Todd Gurley called it a middle school offense. Is that what he referred it to?
Something.
I mean, clearly Sean McVay is doing something much better. He's making these pieces more cohesive.
Right.
And also, if you look at the Rams, Cooper Kupp is emerging. Goff is he's a 180-degree difference from last year.
Yeah.
I think Todd Gurley is just part of a changing culture. And didn't they lose the Hard Knocks curse too? That was last year.
Exactly.
So all these things are going great for them. Whereas with the Chiefs, there's only I would say Alex Smith is probably 10% better than he is. Andy Reid is making 10% less bad decisions, but it's clearly Kareem Hunt who's doing it. And then they're undefeated. They're the only undefeated team left in the league. Mm-hmm. They've had a pretty hard schedule too. And so I definitely think it's the Chiefs and Kareem Hunt. I think that's the story of the first 4 weeks.
Definitely.
Eric, to hit on what you said a little bit, Jeff Fisher, basically, he got Todd Gurley killed last year, and he handcuffed Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Now, you can say what you want about Jared Goff not being ready for the NFL, and that's a valid reason. But handcuffing him in an offense and then giving Todd Gurley 35 carries, that's not the way to develop a quarterback and keep your star running back from getting killed.
Right.
And previously, look at Tavon Austin. They didn't use him correctly. It was like that Percy Harvin thing of we're going to force him and use him. You saw this happen with Christian McCaffrey the first 2 weeks. Instead of just letting him gel into the offense, we have to run Christian McCaffrey plays. We have to run Tavon Austin plays. That's not how it works. These guys are weapons, and you can use them multiple ways. Eventually they figured out Reggie Bush. Not only could he be a decoy, he can do other things. They're using him incorrectly, and that's why Sean McVay, you can finally see all these pieces on the Rams. They're actually really good pieces, and now they're actually starting to gel together. It's much different.
Definitely. Nobody still gives a damn about the Rams, though.
Yeah, they are putting tarps on the upper parts of the stadium, and they're still claiming that they've sold out, even though it's the smallest stadium in the league, and they're still putting tarps up.
I guarantee you, if they put out free Rams tickets and free coupons more In-N-Out coupons to sell. Guarantee.
Oh yeah, do you want to know why? Because it's in Carson. It's so hard to get there.
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, with LA, the more east you go, the poorer it is, and therefore the more east you go, there's more traffic, less public transportation, et cetera, et cetera. And it's just so hard to get out there. It's so hard to get parking. I believe the parking costs $100.
The gentrification is coming, people.
Who can afford $100 parking but the owner? Like,
first of all, it's better to watch the NFL on TV than actually being in the stadium.
I agree.
Watching a game in the stadium is overrated.
Unless you're at the Superdome.
Exactly.
Superdome is the greatest venue ever in sports.
I have gotten drunk there. I agree.